Here we are then. Oh no! The magician's memory is getting worse.
Why? He said he'd leave the shopping basket for us and some money so we could go to market with Auntie Flo, and here they are.
Yes, but he said he'd leave us a shopping list as well, and he's forgotten.
Well, you know what he's like when he's busy mixing his potions. He forgets lots of things.
I know, but fancy forgetting to leave a shopping list. I mean, we can't go to market without it. We won't know what to buy. I'd better go and ask him what we need.
But he said we weren't to disturb him.
It can't be helped, Snodgrass.
Candletown Market, Candletown Market. What shall we... Oh, hello, everybody. It's a lovely day to go to market, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, perhaps I shouldn't have said that. I do hope it's not going to rain.
Oh, no, don't worry, Auntie Flo. That was just the magician mixing one of his potions up there.
Oh.
There he goes again.
He does seem busy.
Oh, yes. Too busy to remember things he ought to have remembered.
Oh, like what?
Like our shopping list. He forgot to leave one for us, so we don't know what to buy at Candletown Market.
Oh, what a nuisance. Oh, surely he had time to make you a list. I mean, after all, he had time to do some drawings, didn't he?
What do you mean, drawing?
Well, these look, there are some drawings of vegetables and things. I wonder why he's pinned them up there. Oh, I know why. That's our shopping list.
Yes, of course.
Oh, of course.
Look. There are some carrots.
Ah, yes.
And those are tomatoes.
Yes.
They're all the things he wants us to buy.
Oh, yes. Some bread and some brown pebbles.
Huh? Oh, no. I think you'll find those are eggs, Snodgrass.
Thank goodness for that. I wouldn't fancy a boiled pebble for breakfast, would you?
No. Anyway, now that we've got the list, we can set off, can't we? Yes. Off to Candletown Market. What was that song you were singing as you came in, Auntie Flo?
Oh, well, that's my Candletown Market song. Do you want to sing it with me?
Oh, yes. Music.
Candletown Market, Candletown Market. What shall we buy in the market today?
Candletown Market, Candletown Market. What have the storeholders got on display?
Peppers and saucepans, needles and thread.
Carrots, tomatoes, eggs and bread.
We'll buy all of those. And a big pot of honey.
Yes, that's only if we've got enough money. Come on, you two, in the basket.
Candletown Market, Candletown Market. What have the storeholders got on display? Candletown Market, Candletown Market. What shall we buy in the market today?
Come on, Auntie Flo, let's go.
Now, let me see. Lightness drops. Have we got any lightness drops, Cauldron?
Lightness drops? Never heard of them.
Yes, you have. They make things as light as air so they can float away.
Oh, yes. I remember. Try looking on the top shelf.
Top shelf. Ah, yes. Here we are. Lightness drops. Now, let me see. How many do we need? 1, 2. Oh, bother. Oh, you know, I'd quite forgotten how light lightness drops can be.
If you stand on your chair, you might reach them.
Good idea, Cauldron. Got you. And this time, I won't let you go. Here we are. 1, 2. Jolly good. Now what? Ah, yes, I sprinkle some pitter-patter powder over myself. Rather good, isn't it?
Doesn't it hurt?
Oh, not in the slightest. Still, it's rather impressive looking, though, isn't it?
Yes, but why do you call it pitter-patter powder?
Well, I seem to recall that when I first made it, Mrs. Pitter-Patter came here, and when she saw me looking like this, well, she got a little scared, I'm afraid, and went away. So I called it Pitter-Patter powder. Such a fun name to say, I think.
Pitter-patter powder. Yes, it is a good name.
Now, let me see. What else do we need? No more magic ingredients. Just one more thing. A basket.
What? No food? I'm getting awfully hungry.
No food, Cauldron. Just a basket. Now, where did I put it?
You gave it to Toby to take to the market.
So I did. Well, we'll just have to stay here and wait until they get back.
Oh, how long will that be?
Oh, quite a while, I should think. Well, hello.
Magician, what's happened to you?
What's happened to me? Why, nothing.
You've got a sort of strange glow all around you.
Oh, that! It's just pitter-patter powder. I'm using it in a spell.
Well, don't you think it's a bit frightening?
I suppose it can be, but it's quite harmless. Anyway, you're back early.
Oh, well, yes, we had so much to carry, we decided not to walk.
Yes, I magicked us back.
Oh, well done. Ah, but did you get everything on my shopping list?
Yes, there were lots of stalls to buy things from, and we saw Mrs. Pitter-Patter and Mr. Puffle.
Oh, yes. Well, Mr. Puffle goes to Candletown Market every Friday, I believe. In fact, he was in Candletown Market where he was frightened by Jeremy Mouse.
But what was Jeremy doing there in the first place?
I can answer that, Snodgrass. After the wide-awake mice came to life, they lived in Candletown Market for a while.
Yes, they did. And that was when Jeremy flew.
Flew? Let's go over to the puddle and see what happened, Magician.
Well, you go and look. I'll stay here. I've got a potion to finish.
Oh, don't worry, I'll stir the puddle. Come on, everybody.
Oh, thank you, Auntie Flo. Oh, dear. All these interruptions have made me forget. Now, let me see. Yes, lightness drops, and, pitter-patter powder, and a basket. Aha!
Delicious.
Right, let's see what happened to Mr. Puffle, shall we?
Right. Jeremy Mouse was living in the roof of the market building. One Friday morning, he woke up early and looked down over the edge of the shelf. There were all kinds of good things to eat in the market below. "Who are you?" said a voice behind him. Jeremy looked round. A mouse was looking at him out of a hole in the wood. "I'm Jeremy," he said. "I'm a wide-awake mouse." "You won't be wide awake very long if you wear those clothes," said the mouse. "Tom Cat will catch you, and then where will you be?" "I don't know," said Jeremy. "Where will I be?" "You'll be inside Tom Cat before you can squeak twice," said the mouse. "I'm Chestnut Mouse, and I know." Jeremy pulled off his clothes. "They have cheese in the market on Fridays," said Chestnut. "Come down with me and see." Chestnut and Jeremy ran down the post into the market. "Keep close to me," whispered Chestnut. "It's dangerous down here." Jeremy saw 2 big feet. The feet belonged to Mr. Puffle. Mr. Puffle was just buying some cheese. A crumb of cheese broke off and fell on his foot. Jeremy saw it. He ran up to Mr. Puffle's foot and began to eat it. Mr. Puffle looked down and saw him. "There's a mouse on my foot!" he cried. "There's a mouse on my foot!" Jeremy ran up Mr. Puffle's leg and hid. "Shake your leg!" cried the man with the cheese. Mr. Puffle hopped about on one foot, shaking his leg as hard as he could. Jeremy fell down Mr. Puffle's leg onto his shoe. Mr. Puffle saw him and gave a great kick. Jeremy flew through the air. He landed on top of the low wall around the market building. As quick as a flash, he ran up the post and hid in the dark on the shelf. "What are you doing, Jeremy?" said a voice behind him. Jeremy looked round and saw Grandmother Mouse. "I was hungry and I went down to get something to eat," he said. "It was very exciting." "I expect it was," said Grandmother Mouse. "A bit too exciting. You must wait until dark. That's the best time for a mouse to be in the market."
Poor Jeremy was lucky to get back home safely, wasn't he? Especially after Mr. Puffle kicked him.
Yes. Do you think Mr. Puffle meant to hurt Jeremy?
Oh, no. I think Mr. Puffle was just shocked and surprised. And while he was trying to shake Jeremy off, he kicked him.
Yes, that's what I think. Ooh, he's ready for some lunch.
Oh, I am.
I must admit, I'm beginning to feel rather hungry.
So am I. And I should imagine Cauldron is as well, aren't you, Cauldron?
No, not at all.
I beg your pardon, Cauldron? Would you mind saying that again? I don't think I heard you right.
I said I'm not hungry at all.
That's unbelievable. I can't remember a single time when Cauldron wasn't hungry.
Anyway, the rest of us are hungry, so shall we make some lunch?
Yes. Now, where's the basket? Have you seen the basket anywhere?
Have you seen it? I thought it was down there before.
Yes, magician.
What is it, Auntie Flo? I'm busy.
Yes, have you seen the basket anywhere?
What basket?
Well, the shopping basket that I brought back from the market. I left it here before we went over to the puddle.
Oh, that basket. Yes, I used it in the potion.
Oh. Well, what did you do with all the things inside it?
Were there any things inside it? I didn't look.
Of course there were things inside it, magician. Eggs, tomatoes, carrots, bread, all the things we were going to eat. We bought them at Candletown Market.
Oh, dear.
Oh, you don't mean to say that you've put the basket and everything inside it into Cauldron?
I suppose I must have done.
Oh, magician. Well, no wonder Cauldron isn't hungry. You've given him all our food. Now there's nothing left for us.
Perhaps he hasn't eaten it all yet. I mean, not even Cauldron could eat that much food all at once. Cauldron! Cauldron, you know that basket I put inside of you?
Yes,
Well, it seems there was some food in it.
I know. Delicious.
Yes, well, have you eaten it all yet?
Not all of it.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, can we have what's left, please? Because we need something for lunch.
Oh, very well.
Thank you. They're very hungry, you know. Oh, good. Is that all that's left?
Yes.
Well, we've got an egg. Shall we boil it or fry it?
I don't know. Who's going to...
Oh.